Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and this is an update on my BMW M2 competition order. So let's just backtrack a lot bit because I did a lot of videos on this, so just in case you haven't seen them. So when I picked up my M2 in May 6th of 2016, I had heard that there will be hotter versions of the M2 eventually, whether there was a GTS model, a Club Sport, a competition model. So basically, the deposit I put down for the M2 that I bought, I transferred that deposit to be essentially first in line for whatever hottest model they make, or the next M2, which would be actually the M2 competition. So that was in 2016. So 2.5 years later, my car has been built, which is very exciting. I have the VIN number, the whole bit, and I've been waiting. I was supposed to take delivery of the car in August, supposedly, and I just got a message from my salesman as I'm making this video that my car is just getting on the boat now. So it's probably a couple weeks away, 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away, which is a little disappointing because, you know, since I put a deposit down 2.5 years ago, and I didn't know it would be the competition, you know, whatever M2 model they came out with. But I had a VIN number for a long time. My car was already built, so I thought I would actually get it in August. So now it's going to come sometime in September. Which is a little disappointing, but hey, first world problems. I'm still excited that I'm getting it. So remember, my M2 is for sale. I have to sell that in order to get this car. I don't need an M2 in an M2 competition. So if you're interested in my M2, email me at glenscarcollection@gmail.com. The great thing about my M2, better than a Carfax, you have the whole history of that car in about 100 YouTube videos, so you know every little thing about it. I was doing a monthly review for such a long time on that car, so hopefully it goes to subscriber and I'll have to trade it in. I'm getting a good trade-in price, so remember, in New Jersey you have the tax savings here, so I'm making up numbers. Say you trade your car in for $40,000 with a 6.625 interest rate in New Jersey, you only pay tax on the difference. So if you buy a new car for $60,000, trade your old car in for $40,000, you only pay tax on $20,000. So just to make up a number, if you were getting a $40,000 trade-in price, you need 42 and change, you know, to equal what your trade-in price would be. But hopefully that goes to a subscriber instead of just being traded in, but I guess we'll see what happens. If you already have an M2 competition in a local Bergen County, New Jersey, I would love to film a comparison test while I sell my M2, the M2 and the M2 competition, because I know a lot of people out there, just like myself, wonder if it's worth the $20,000 upgrade. I mean, if you don't have any car, you should get the M2 competition because obviously that's going to be a sharper, best version of the BMW M2. But, you know, there's still probably going to be a Club Sport. Remember that? So don't think, you know, the M2 competition is going to be a collectible car. It sounds like they're going to build as many they can make. There'll be hotter versions even of that, either some kind of Club Sport or GTS. And then there'll be a new M2 in a couple years, a new 2 Series, which will be a new M2, and this will start all over again. So if you're always chasing the greatest and the latest and greatest, you know, that's going to depreciate as well. So maybe I don't know, lease it or something. So I'd like to, I know a lot of M2 owners like me wanted to know if it was worth the upgrade, and that's why I was hoping I would get my M2 competition early. I mean, who cares that it's coming a month later than I thought, but for YouTube and for you guys, I wish it came in early August, like some of you took deliveries, just so I can kind of compare the two, and you would know if it's worth the upgrade or not. Probably if you already have an M2, to be honest, it's probably not worth the upgrade. You can probably mod your car to make more, up to 40 horsepower. I know it's got the S55 engine, but you have the better sound and you can make your car. The money's probably better well spent. You know, the M2 is already a couple years old and it has depreciated. It's only going to depreciate, it's going to depreciate a little bit more, where the new car is going to depreciate a lot more. So in a couple years, they'll be pretty close in price. So, I think the bargain of the century is actually buying a used, you know, 2016, 2017 M2 because it already has a hit of depreciation. You could swoop it and get it for 45 or something like that. You know, where maybe that's going to depreciate to 35 or 40, but the M2 competition will go from 65 or, you know, 67, and then you're paying tax at 70. That's going to go to 40 or 45 too. So, you know, when you look at cars, after a couple of years, they're very close in depreciation. Now there's a big spread because one's new and one's used, but remember that new car is going to drop also. So don't have the competition yet. Hopefully it'll be here sooner, maybe in a couple weeks instead of 30 days or so. And I guess we'll go from there and we'll start making videos as soon as we get it. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to check out our website, glenscarcollection.com. We have other articles and buying guides on there. Facebook, Instagram, and hit the notification bell if you're already a subscriber. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care.